Good evening and welcome to our 5th through 12th grade winter band concert. We are so excited to present the music we've been working on for you this evening. There's a lot of really good things happening in our music program. We're excited to share them with you tonight. We're going to begin with our 5th grade band classes for the first semester. This year, in the first semester, we have our percussion students, we have our clarinet and saxophone students, and we have our flute students. In the next semester, we will have our brass classes and our percussion classes. So we're excited to share the music we've been working on. We're going to play 4 songs for you this evening. We're going to begin with a piece you might recognize. It's called Beethoven's Joy, but I think you'll recognize it as the Ode to Joy. We'll follow that with Shining Stars, which you might also recognize as Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. So here's our first 2 songs. Thank you very much. Fifth grade band at Hicksville is an exploratory class. All of our fifth grade students get to study an instrument for at least one semester. It's a really wonderful opportunity for these students, as playing an instrument requires your brain to work all its different parts simultaneously. It's processing the language and reading the notation. It's taking that input and then putting it to a physical activity in the embouchure, which is what we use to make our sounds, the way we form our face to play our instruments, or through the hands and the percussion, and then also the fingers for them to play the right notes. So it requires the brain to do a lot of different things, let alone processing the math of the rhythms and then all the input that they get from me on, make this sound, do this to make a certain sound, play louder, play softer. There's so much going on at one time. It's just a really wonderful brain exercise for our students, and it really opens the door to a lot of learning in other areas as well. We're going to play two more songs for you. Our next song is Dreidel Spinning Top, which is also known as the Dreidel song. And we're going to feature all of our different sections separately again. So we hope you enjoy Dreidel Spinning Top. Thank you very much. We have one more tune to play for you this evening with our fifth grade band. It's the holiday favorite, Jingle Bells. Following this song, there will be a brief transition to our sixth grade band. Please plan on staying and listening and supporting all these bands and the hard work they've been doing throughout the course of this semester. They've really been working hard to present a great concert for you this evening. This group, I'm really proud of them. It's always amazing from the time we start class and we put an instrument in their hands to where we go in about 12 weeks of playing, what they can do on their instruments. I'm really proud of the work these guys have done, the practice they put into it, Really, really great kids in this group. They really worked hard to do this concert for you this evening. So I appreciate you listening to them, and I encourage you to stay for the rest of the groups. The transition will take us about a minute or two to get the whole next group back on the stage for our 6th grade. So jingle bells, we hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. This is our 6th grade band as our students are getting finished getting setting up. We have 3 songs for you this evening. We're going to begin with a piece called A Christmas Fanfare by one of my favorite educational band composers right now. His name is Randall Stanridge. So there's a lot of different Christmas carols in this, and we hope you enjoy A Christmas Fanfare. Thank you very much. Our sixth grade band here at Hicksville is our true beginner band. It's an elective class in sixth grade. And these students are all second semester players. So this is only the second semester they've played their instruments together. The piece you just heard up on the housetop, that was our first chance at attempt at playing sheet music together. I think it turned out pretty well. They did a pretty good job. So really proud of the work that these students have done throughout the semester to work on playing independent parts together, and just the sounds they're making and balance and blending together as well. We're going to conclude with a piece called When Santa's Away, the Elves Will Play by Purdue University band director Matt Connolly. This is our 7th and 8th grade band. We meet first period each day, and we have been working really hard on our holiday music. For the first time this year, we did a full concert back in October. And so this is a much shorter cycle than we usually have for this group, and they've done a really good job working to get their music ready to go. So we're going to begin with selections from Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Following that, we will continue with a piece based on Pachelbel's canon called A Pachelbel's Christmas, which incorporates many different Christmas carols. Thank you very much. Again, this is our 7th and 8th grade band. We have one more tune to play for you this evening with this group before we have our high school band come on. This song is called Sebi Bon. It's a traditional Hanukkah song, and it's really well arranged by Laura Estes. So we hope you enjoy Sebi Bon. Thank you very much. This is our high school band. The first piece you heard was Fanfare and Processional on an Old English Carol by Robert W. Smith. Sadly, we just lost that composer a couple of years ago, and he wrote a lot of great music for the band world, so his contributions will be missed, yet they live on in his already accomplished work. I'm going to actually make a quick adjustment to our program. We are going to play for you next a piece called Christmas Pop Sing Along. Now, if you would like to sing along, you are more than welcome to if you know the words. However, we are playing this more as a Christmas carol medley of just some classic carols that everybody knows and loves. So we hope you enjoy Christmas Pop Sing Along, arranged by James Floyd. Thank you very much. We're going to continue with a piece by Samuel Hazel called Rest. This is actually the second movement of a larger work entitled Minnesota Portraits, and just want to give you a little background on the piece you're about to hear. Mr. Hazel writes that in the late 90s, he surprised his wife with a trip to Minnesota's Mall of America. And when he arrived at the mall, they were completely overwhelmed because not just by the mall's immensity, but by the silliness of scheduling his trip right in the middle of the Christmas season. He says, we were there with 50,000 of our closest friends. He says, but in complete contrast to our harried visit to the mall was the unique Minnesota holiday atmosphere, especially at night. Beautiful lights, the smell of fireplaces, tasteful decorations, etc. Between the Minnesota nice charm of the people and the reflective time of year, it was an experience he can never forget. Rest is simply a small title for the tune, God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. And he says he had always hoped to write a piece about that experience, and he had this opportunity in writing Rest from Minnesota Portraits. We hope you enjoy it. Before we conclude this evening, I have a number of words of thanks. There's a lot of stuff that goes into making a concert happen throughout the year. So first of all, I'd like to thank the staff and administration of Hicksville Schools, Mr. Countryman, Mr. Highlander, Mr. Tier. You guys are here tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here to support us. Teachers, thank you for your support. A lot goes into that from their part, being flexible and allowing us to have time to rehearse with our students together, so we really appreciate that. I'd like to thank our custodial staff here at the school. They do a lot to help us out, get ready for the programs and before and after. So let's give a hand for our custodial staff. They're very I'd also like to thank our basketball coaches and Mr. Haught, Mr. Bassett for arranging the use of the gym space tonight. This is a busy time of year for our athletics, and I really appreciate their flexibility so that this evening can happen for our music students. I think Hicksville Schools and the community surrounding is really wonderful about making sure that all students are supported, and I think they do a really great job, so thank you to those people as well. Thank you, parents, family members, friends. Thank you all for taking your time. We had a discussion in class a little while ago. We said, the best gift that somebody can give you is their time and their attention. And I appreciate you guys being here to support our students this evening, every one of you, and staying for all of these groups to perform. Thank you for your support and all you do to encourage these students as they go through their music career. And I hope you'll keep encouraging them to keep signing up for band class. They're wonderfully talented students, and be ashamed to let that go to waste. So please continue encouraging them as scheduling comes around to be part of the band as they continue through their school career. So thank you for your support. Students, let's give our parents and family and friends a round of applause. And finally, to all these amazing young people, we have about 150 students performing this evening. That's incredible. And to these young people for their hard work and all the effort they put into preparing this concert, let's give them one more round of applause. So we have one more piece of music to present for you this evening. It's a wonderful holiday favorite. Before we do that, following this piece of music, in order to get all of you out of here and all of our equipment and students out of here safely, we are going to have our band students exit the gymnasium first. So if you guys would please remain seated while they do that. They're going to go back to the band room and put away all their equipment, okay? You guys may meet your students either here in the gym or out in the commons. They will come out to you after they put their equipment away. And I did ask that if anybody has a few extra minutes to help clear the gym floor, so Mr. Schock has the gym back tomorrow morning, because this is his classroom. We would like, I'd like for a few students to stay and help do that too. So if you have some extra time, I'd really appreciate it. Without any more talking on my part, we present Slavery.